All right, 6:23 coming up in a little while. We're going to be heading over to the parking lot of Tony's Pizzeria in Washington Mills, where because it's tax day, you can take a little whack at, and we're going to be working with AAA. They're going to be over there as well.
I don't think
AAA
will be
donating
there.
the vehicle when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
we're asking you to take a whack at the old WIBX van, put it into, and it just gets the frustration out. Your tax day frustration, away it goes. With
I'm going to do
a couple of sledgehammer whacks at the old van.
I'm going to take a couple of whacks. It's going to be my health insurance hospital bill frustration.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be tax frustration.
It can
right?
Could be any frustration.
Ex-spouse frustration day.
Yeah,
it can be anything you want. Yeah,
whatever you'd like it to be. Saturday Night Live, Larry David as Bernie Sanders and Julie Louise Dreyfus as Elaine from Seinfeld argue over yada, yada, yada. Here's what we... that was SNL from the weekend, and that Larry David not only looks but sounds like Bernie Sanders.
It's unbelievable,
and he doesn't even really have to do any kind of impression. He just kind of you
know what he's done. You know what he's had to do is kind of hunch over a little bit, and look a little older, and there
mess his hair up, and
there he is. He's Bernie Sanders. The Utica Comets, boy, this is going to be disappointing for some. First of all, playing Albany. Albany is awesome this year. So there is the challenge. And I think in the last couple of years, Utica's only beaten Albany like a couple of times.
I think so. Yeah. You're right.
So, but beyond that, that next week is spring break week. So schools are going to be closed next week, and everybody goes on vacation. And a lot of people will stay home and not go anywhere, but a lot of people will travel and head off to Myrtle Beach or to Florida or something like that. All of those people are going to end up missing the entire playoff series, right?
I think so.
Because it starts Friday night in Albany.
Right.
So, and how does best of five go? It will go first two will be played in Albany, then the next two would be played in Utica. And then, if there's a fifth and deciding game, it would go back to Albany.
Yeah, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Tuesday of next week, Thursday of next week, and then that Saturday the 30th, if necessary.
Yeah. That's for Series 1, and again, it's going to be on that week that everybody's going. So we've been talking about this for a little while, and that is, and it's in today's Observer Dispatch about the police station moving. And could it be with the downtown hospital? Could it be? I think we were talking about this with Lieutenant Houck, like maybe when the hospital first mentioned, because I think he had confirmed to us that maybe there was a little bit of a talk about having the police station moved. And we've heard from plenty of people that have worked in the building in the past or currently do work in that building that say it is an old, not clearly not modern, but a building that needs a lot of work. Mm-hmm. So tearing it down and starting over, possible? We're hearing a lot about it right now.
Well, yes, but not necessarily that they would have to. I just think it's convenient for the police and probably the court workers as well that it's adjacent to the city court building.
Probably, yeah, I guess.
So where would they move it to? I guess that's my only question.
This story here is talking to Utica Police Chief Mark Williams about it, not only talking about the possibility that it could move, but where would it potentially move? Mm-hmm. And I don't know the answer to that, but if you talk to people that work in the building, they say that building needs to be replaced.
Yeah. So would that mean that some type of, well, maybe it's a parking lot. I guess I'm just making it up as I go here. But so what would be facing the odd? Would it be a hospital building?
Yeah,
it'd be a parking
this
lot?
would become a part of the. Yeah. I don't think we know any of that yet. I mean, they've laid out the potential design, but I don't think we know right.
Okay.
If it would be part of the, it might be the emergency room. I don't know. But it would be,
or it might
it would be close
within the building.
What are you talking about?
The hospital building. It might be a part of the complex.
Yeah, it might be a part of the right, and that's why they're tearing it down. It could be the parking garage there. It could be a part of the hospital. I don't know that they've even come to a conclusion on that, but it is leaning towards that police station is going to be moving. Here's a story about a guy who teaches CrossFit classes. Is that what you do, Andrew? Are you a CrossFit?
No, I'm actually anti-CrossFit.
Manaski's CrossFit.
Well, not anymore.
You look it. You do.
Yeah, please don't put me on the billboard.
Cross him, he'll have a fit. That's the deal. Anyway, this guy who teaches CrossFit classes in California climbed a 25-foot wall to save 6 people who were trapped in an SUV that had flipped over. He heard the crash from inside his gym. He then immediately moved into CrossFit recovery mode. He climbed the wall to get to the road where it happened. His name is Greg Pena. First, he helped 2 teens with minor injuries, and then he cut 3 younger children out of their car seats. Everybody, including the driver, was fine after the crash. The clip includes Greg and a firefighter named Scott Graham who responded, and Jessica Magdaleno, who was the driver of the SUV they're all talking about. I'm not sure what she said at the end, but it was something like,
He's an angel.
He's an angel.
Okay.
You guys got that. Good. I didn't catch it at all. Might be a little too early for me. Beautiful day on the way. Sunshine, 73 today. Currently, we're at 39. It's 6:30 at WIBX.